WPL retentions. RCB edition. I think the top 2 retentions for RCB, no one's going to argue with. Firstly, their captain and opening batter, Smriti Mandana. A star on the international stage and one of the classiest batters about. Yeah, this is a no-brainer. Secondly, perhaps the best wicketkeeper batter in women's cricket at the moment? Let me know in the comments if you disagree, but I think Richa Ghosh has a big shout. Last year, she struck at 175, which is the highest strike rate of any batter that made over 200 runs. And of course, after the 2 Indian superstars, next on the list is the icon herself, Ellyse Perry. Recently, Ellyse Perry's role in the side has definitely evolved. You can see her bowling usage has dropped off in the past couple of years, but she's really solidified herself as a solid, reliable top order batter. She was second on the run scoring list last year with a ridiculous average of 95 and striking at almost 150. That is actually insane. Now, in terms of a second overseas player to retain, RCB had a lot of options. They had 2 fantastic Australian spinners, both of which are more than handy with the bat, in Sophie Molyneux and Georgia Wareham, and both had really shown their value to RCB with some really good performances over the past couple of years. But they've decided to retain neither of them. I wondered if RCB might retain Kim Garth, who came in as an injury replacement for Kate Cross last year, but RCB have just stuck with Perry as their only overseas retention. In fact, they've only got one more retained player at all, and I think she might just turn out to be the steal of the entire round of retentions. It's Shriyanka Patil at just 60 lakh. Now, Shriyanka was out injured for the entirety of last season, but she was the highest wicket taker in the whole WPL the last season she did play. If she can show that kind of form when she comes back, this could be a steal. I will just caveat that though by saying that she did play in the WCPL this year with Barbados Royals, and she only took 1 wicket in 5 games. So we shall see what happens, but still, this is a good price to take a punt, I think, to see if Shriyanka can get back to her best. Now, I think maybe the biggest shock of these RCB retentions is that there's no Renika Singh. I think RCB probably were disappointed in the first couple of years of the WPL because Renika really struggled to take wickets. But last year, she was back to her best. She took 10 wickets and had the best strike rate of all the Indian pace bowlers. But back into the auction she goes. So that's RCB's retentions. And remember, that 1 vacant spot means they have 1 right to match card to take into the auction. Get in the comments and let me know who you would have retained or who you think they're keeping that right to match card for. Make sure you like and subscribe so you catch the next one.